Is this great?
RCN in the morning.
Hey, I'm Jason, LordKaT Pilara, and next to me is
I'm Paul Dugan.
Paul Dugan. he's a strange hipster man from Queens. I'm from Staten Island, and you're listening to 103.9 RCN, the listener morning host thingamabobber. We're the new morning host here today, and if you want to be a morning host, you can go to WRCN.com and apply. But Paul, I have a question for you.
Yeah, shoot.
What was it like driving in here this morning?
What's it? Oh, come on. We got here at like 4 o'clock in the morning. The roads were completely empty. It blew my mind because I'm used to driving around in, Manhattan. Owning a car in New York City is completely a pointless exercise. But no, we flew here. It was great.
Oh, my God. We're doing 75 down the LIE, man. It was fantastic. I would love to do that every day for my job, but no, I've got to sit in traffic all day.
I don't even drive my car. I have my car. All I do is move it from one end of the street to the other every freaking week.
Every other week, so you can get the...
Yeah, I was like, I don't bother. Just take the subway everywhere. Jeez.
So we're a couple of kooky guys, cool cats. I run my own website, LordKaT.com. Paul runs something.
Well, I don't really run anything. I just kind of leech off whoever will take me.
You run in circles is what you do.
I do. I run in full circles. Ooh, plug. But no, it's like I do a couple of music-related podcasts and some shows. I'm usually the token music reviewer guy on whatever site I end up on. Nobody
You're
else.
the only guy I know that knows anything about music. The rest of everyone is like, well, I know Nirvana. Well, good.
I was like, oh, yeah. Oh, Aerosmith. Oh, fantastic. Slap my hip. My inner hipster blood comes up to a boil.
Don't even start with me about your hipster blood. You belong in Whimsyburg, Brooklyn, man.
Whimsyburg?
Oh, you belong in Whimsyburg with the art project.
I didn't come here to be insulted. You see me with my flannel shirt. You see me with a full-grown beard. Drinking my can of PBR.
You got that gay-ass soul patch, man.
Oh, come on. You're the one with the goatee over there. Isn't it?
Excuse me, you got something with my man juice catcher? You got a problem with that?
What? Is there that soup strainer that you've been carrying around for the last some odd years?
Oh, how many years have I had this now? Forever?
You're probably born with that thing.
I caught myself there, Brando.
Yes, you did.
Very nice.
Tried my best. Oh, man. So we got traffic coming up next, don't we? Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. So enjoy listening to your traffic, folks. I hope if you're in a car listening to it, please don't get too upset at me. It's not my fault.
Wow. Hello from Alice in Chains. I have not heard anything from the new Alice in Chains at all. Ever since Lane Staley died, I really have just tuned out. But the new stuff is actually not that bad. What'd you think?
You know, you've got the dorkiest old-school radio voice in the world.
Oh, well, I'm very sorry about my old-school radio voice. Talking about Alice in Chains. Hey, WRCN 103.9. So,
oh, man. Hey, shout out to Sonic Gav over in the UK, buddy. Thanks for listening to us over there in your little cell phone shop and spreading the peace love, as Dennis Rodman would call it.
I like how you really just say, it's like, oh, thanks for having your little podunk.
Your little podunk little shop
in the UK.
Middle of nowhere in the UK, selling your iPhones and your Samsung 3SG gibbly-gocks.
The PAL version.
Hey, guys, if you want to call in, by the way, 631-451-1039. We're going to be playing Truth or Troll later on in the show. Get prepared for that.
I love it.
Brando.
Yes, sir.
How are you doing, sir?
I'm doing great. I'm very impressed by you guys thus far. I got to be honest with you.
I can only imagine what he must have had in the studio before us if he's impressed by us two.
Well, I mean, we were, servicing him earlier in the parking lot. But,
I have no knot of what you speak of. I was just worried about because you were hitting me up on Twitter before I even got your request, your application, and be like, who is this jackass?
Were you trolling, Brent?
Yes, I troll everyone. Come on.
You said until Brando, or I should say at Bell Biv Brando.
There you go.
And at W1039 RCN on Twitter. I'm going to leave a flaming bag of poop outside Brando's office until he says yes.
Well, you see, no, I didn't really say that. I said I needed other ideas besides leaving flaming bags of poop.
Oh, besides.
Well, because I didn't want to serve jail time.
Well, not if you can get in jail from poop.
Well, dude, I brought like 6 of these bags. What do you want me to do with them?
Eat it.
What?
That's not the worst thing you've eaten.
No, I didn't bring a bag lunch. Okay. Yeah, done.
It's going to be coming that anyway, so it's the circle of life.
They have us trapped in here. There's no food, no water.
The door's open.
Oh, okay.
We just leave.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, I do like the kind of freedom that they have here.
You excited to be here, though? I mean, you guys kind of traveled.
I'm just great. I mean, I didn't have to dress up in a pickle suit and do a whole show and dance to get on here. It was just, hey, you want to come on the show? It's like, oh, great. I don't have to spend $50 on a pickle suit.
Great. So I brought like 6 bags full of poop, and I have this pickle suit I cannot wear.
Baby.
Because I don't want to be the only one.
It's okay. It's okay. It's for tonight.
Okay. Thank God.
I'll give you a nickel if you take up my pickle. Is that uncomfortable?
No, actually, that's
a nickel well spent.
That's a nickel that could go to a gas money. So yeah. Totally do that. So, Brando, you're like the glue, man, that holds all these individual listener shows together.
Am I?
You're like the glue that's there. So
I'm sticky.
I've come up with like a song for you. And I'm thinking it's a AM radio jingle for you.
Oh, I can do it.
I've not heard this, so I'm kind of afraid.
You can come up with one off your head?
Yeah, come on. You get me started, and I'll add the backbeat. Go ahead.
Brando in the morning on WRCN, the Rock of Long Island.
Long Island.
103.9.
Yeah.
That's slow clashes for me. That's amazing. That is funny. But you are the stars, though. But I do what I can.
Yeah. You're helping us out here. We're just sort of sitting behind microphones. You're running the board and everything. We don't have to worry about any of that. It's fantastic.
I was waiting, though, to hear the NBC thing after that. Brando in the morning. Bam, bam, bam.
WNBC.
I don't want to steal Howard Stern stuff.
Everybody else has, so it's fine.
Oh, man. Hey, what are we going into next?
How we get on the radio is to pay for it. So we got to pay some bills, got news, traffic, and weather, because this is what morning radio is, fellas. So we got to keep the guys.
This is how they pay
informed.
for our coffee.
They're not paying for I paid for my coffee.
Well, I had to pay for these 6 bags of crab.
I don't know why you did that. I could have just done that for you.
Really? Oh, you are an unending font of crap, I must say.
You guys want to figure out the feces fiasco while we go to...
There's a bathroom here, right?
And now is the time to break.
For all of us. Hey, everybody. Welcome back. That was Lincoln Park waiting for the end. This is Paul and LordKaT hanging out. Thank you very much. Keeping it classy. Hey, if you guys want to give us a call, 631-451-1039. Upcoming now is U2, Where the Streets Have No Name.
Hey, this is Jason. And that's Paul who didn't speak up.
Oh, I'm sorry. I wasn't.
I thought we were going to go one
next time, and I might actually respond.
We're on 103.9 WRCN. No, I'm sorry, not WRCN. RCN. I don't want to be corrected again.
You got it. He's learning.
The Rock Home, Long Island. So close to getting it right. Oh, well.
Long Rock Island.
Long Rock Island? Can we call it Long Rock Island now?
I think we should.
Whatever makes you happy.
Oh, there are many things that
But
make
for
me happy.
appearances, it's the Rock of Long Island.
The Rock of Long Island. There we go. Hey, you guys want to play a game?
Yeah, go. What do you got?
Play a game. I got a little game for you here. It's called, what is it called? How much is this useless crap worth?
I feel like we should have a jingle. Give us a jingle.
How much is this useless crap worth? Do.
Thank you. All right,
so I'm going to throw out a title of a piece of whatever, and you guys can guess how much it's worth. Your first one, and I'm going to throw this to Paul first, beer bottle chandelier.
A beer bottle chandelier?
It's literally a chandelier made out of recycled beer bottles.
Do we get the beer in it?
No.
It'd be too heavy, I guess.
That'd be way too heavy.
Code. All right, how many bottles are in this thing? I mean, are we talking like a 50-bottle chandelier?
It's a chandelier. I don't know. What is a chandelier dimensional thing?
Doesn't include the light bulbs?
Does it include the what?
The light bulbs?
No, it doesn't include light bulbs.
All right, that's fine. I can factor that out. No, I would say beer bottle chandelier, like 250.
What do you think, Brando?
$20. Beer bottles?
Yeah, recycled beer
bottles? This would be like some kind of art thing. They're going to charge.
All right. Guys, $600.
$600?
Stop it.
Good Lord, that's a lot of money.
That's a lot of money. All right, one more. Well, maybe 2 more. I don't know. Got a lot of time.
One more before we go to break.
Well, one more before we go to break, and then we can, whatever.
That's an awesome band name.
How about an iPhone case?
Okay.
Shaped like a rock.
Like a...
What?
What?
Shaped like a rock. It looks like a pebble.
Like one of those things you hide your keys in, like those little hide-a-rock things?
Kind of like that, but it's for an iPhone.
Oh, I think about Dwayne Johnson.
Like a big round rock? What's the point of that? You can't hold... All right, whatever.
That means like you're talking to a rock all the time? Like that's what you...
I don't know.
This is the home of rock.
I guess... I don't know. I mean, a normal case is like, what, $30?
Well, like a normal case is like 30, maybe $40 for high end.
Come on.
Yeah.
Like $10.
$10? What do you
Can't be
think?
more than $10.
Is it real? Do they have all the nooks and crannies that is a rock?
No, it's silicone.
I don't know. Maybe it's maybe an extra $10 because it's like it's
$3 extra for the moss.
$3 extra for the moss. What if I told you $1,300?
Then I would say I would no.
I'd say choke on that rock, sir.
Hey, it's from Joyce. I mean, it's a high-end brand. I don't know. I'm not going to buy it. You can buy
Joyce?
it. I don't know what Joyce is.
Joyce sucks. I don't know.
Mr. Fashion over here.
Everyone named Joyce. Sorry.
Hey, you listen to 103.9. If you want to call in, the number is 631-451-1039.
Yeah, we got some games coming up to get in on.
Yeah, we got Truth or Troll coming up the 8 o'clock hour, and we got news, traffic, and weather coming up right now. And good morning, good night, good evening. We'll see you on the other end of the break.
Good time.
Only one station hands the keys to our listeners.
The RCN Morning Show.
Now by Long Islanders.
Get it on!
1039 RCN.
I am Jason LordKaT Pilar. You're listening to 1039 at WRCN. I keep putting the W in there like I'm an old school radio.
Well, you are old school. Hey, I'm Paul as well.
The sultry voice there is the man who was effeminately combing his hair just before we came on air.
I'm going to make sure I look good for radio, man.
We're just listener viewers, but if you want to be a listener viewer, go to WRCN.com and apply for that little contest there, and you can get on the radio just like us. We're professional radio guys now, guys.
Another way you can get on the radio is if you want to give us a call, 631-451-1039. Give us a call, chat. We're going to play a couple games later on, so sign up.
Hey, if you want to get on the radio, the best way to get on the radio, I think, is to tell us weird stories. Because I got a weird story. Because I just went to the bathroom, and I want to turn those urinal cakes into urinal bagels.
Why?
It's clean.
Are you literally talking about turning this into like a soap on the rope situation?
The urinals are clean, dude. I mean, I've never been in a urinal that's been clean. I travel across the country, truck stops everywhere, and the urinals are just the nastiest things on the face of the planet. I want to marry your urinals, Brando.
They're not my urinals. There's nothing but the finest here at JVC. From urinals to the water fountain.
Hey, listen, you got guys over at 96.1 talking about licking stuff off the floor, man, so...
I don't know about
all I want to do is wed the urinal. I don't want to lick it, all right?
Oh, okay.
All right,
That's going to be a really awkward honeymoon between you and this urinal. If you know, there's
I got my right hand. It's cool.
Oh.
I got the urinal bagel. It'll be all right.
All right, just make sure that hole's big enough.
I'm not even going to get into that conversation.
It got really awkward really quick around here.
All right, we got news, traffic, and weather coming up next.
Traffic.
Just traffic coming up next here on RCN 1039.
Hopefully it won't be bad news.
Hey, welcome back to RCN. You're on 1039.
Hey, what's RCN?
I'm Jason. He's Paul. We're your listeners. Hey,
do we really have to keep doing this?
No, let's not do that.
It's Long Island. It doesn't really count. No.
What counts? It's still New York. I mean, they got people who commute in and out, but we were having this conversation about Joe Rogan and the Man Show, and I realized. Well, because we came up because we were talking about Fallon Fox, the transgendered MMA fighter. What do you guys think about that? Transgendered MMA fighter, should she be fighting women?
Well, I mean,
what do you think, Paul?
Well, first of all, I mean, Joe Rogan completely screwed up the PR on this one. I mean, I can... it's Joe Rogan. It's like, the guy does not have, like, a filter that goes from his brain to his mouth.
Well, he's been punched in the head a few too many times.
Yeah. I think he was dropped on the head a couple of times.
And he doesn't smoke as much as he does. That's what he does. That's all he does. I'm not even trying to be funny. He just gets high and does his podcast.
Hey, I know a couple of people like that, but they don't do podcasts. They just sort of sit around and make fun of movies. So, you know, they don't do much with their lives.
That's my living. Exactly, a classification of his own.
You hipster. You are just a hipster.
With the Joe Rogan thing, it's like, I think the point he was trying to make, besides all those, idiotic slurs, is that, for those who don't know, it was, what was the name on a Fox? Fallon Fox. Fallon Fox.
How did you forget her name? We were just talking about her.
Short attention span, man. You don't know how many cups of, you know how many cups of coffee I had before I got here? So the point is that we have, it's a transgender. It was male and it's gone to female, which is fine. But now there's this big to-do, and now it's basically a guy. He thinks he's trying to fight in a women's class and cheating, like a heavyweight fighting in a welterweight competition, Like it's going to be like a no contest kind of thing.
I got no idea what you're talking about anymore.
Oh, come on.
I'm not following you.
No, I get it.
See? You get it? Okay, well, this guy's smart. I'm an idiot.
Okay,
you got to break it down to stupid people talk, all right?
Okay, well, you see, there was this guy, all right? Now the dude's a chick, all right? I'm like, whoa. And Joe Rogan's like, hey, you can't be a dude punching chicks over here.
You know what I think? I think she should be making porn.
What?
She should definitely make porn instead. No MMA.
Really?
Yeah.
You think so? You think there's a market for that?
There's a market for
I know there's a market for that.
This is
Do you know who you're talking to?
Yeah, what? Yeah, I know you're pretty well versed in the whole porn thing.
Oh, listen.
I've seen your webcam show.
Hey, all right, listen. It was an accident. I left the camera on. I'm sorry. It's not my fault Brad was over there watching this. Anyway, listen, we're on 1039 RCN. Let's go to music. I don't want to talk about my masturbation stories.
That was like half the second act. That's like all the notes I have is your masturbation stories.
Aren't you lucky?
Yes. Hey, Queens of the Stone Age. Love it. Do you remember who that song was by? Let me call it quiz time, buddy.
Captain Ahab and the Miracle Bear Dancers of New York.
Very good. All right. Let's throw just a little bit of Queen now. Another one bites the dust.
I am Jason LordKaT Pilar alongside my hipster buddy, Paul Dugan.
Always use the pipster thing. Like I said,
Hipster?
Pipster. Use it. Write it down. Live it. Love it. Ow. It's my forehead.
Oh, it's just paper, you whiny little hipster. Go back to Whimsyburg.
Fine, I'll go back where people understand me and my art.
Hey, where your... Oh, God. Your art. When guys poop in the middle of the street, it's not art, it's poop in the middle of the street that someone has to clean up.
That is, that's demonstrative, real-life, artistic... So I got nothing.
Hey, if you think you can do a better job than us, why don't you sign on to WRCN.com. Sign up for the BA Morning Show Host Listener Contest Doohickey Thingy. That's what we did, so you can do it too. WRCN.com. Hey, guys. Brando, Paul,
yeah.
I got something I want to read to you.
This is always bad news.
It's always bad news when I want to read something, but there's an email I received. Well, I didn't receive, but I'm reading someone else's email. This is from a My Little Pony fan.
Oh, what?
Oh, we're going to piss off the bronies now, are we?
I'm not going to read the whole thing, just the best part.
Oh, God. Not a brony letter with a highlight reel.
A dramatic reading here.
Wait, explain to the not privy what a brony is first.
There's a show called My Little Pony Friendship is Magic. Its demographic is ages girls 6.
I suppose on paper it is.
On paper it is.
The original cartoon show back in the 80s was all for girls, but the new one apparently has kind of gotten a bit of attention
from men.
Yeah.
30 to 40-year-old men.
Fully grown men. Yeah.
These people have testicles.
Well, they did, but now...
All right, so
here's since receded.
This is an email that somebody got, and I have to read this because it's beautiful. Now, as I do my reenactment voice, you're probably wondering why I'm telling you all how this all concerns you. To you, I'm sure Twilight Sparkle, a pony in the show, is just a cartoon character you think is really hot. Well, to be honest with you, she's more than a cartoon character who's sexually attractive to me.
Can we point out at this point that it's a pony? It's a pony.
It's a cartoon pony.
And 4 hooves and a tail.
The next part's even better. She's my fiancée, who I love with all my heart, and soon to be my wife.
Okay.
Is this a real thing?
This is a real thing, man. Look at this email. I want you to look at this email. Look how long this thing is.
Oh, my God. That was the first page
Where
of the
did you
Torah.
even register to marry a pony, a fictional cartoon pony?
I have no idea. Where would you go to get married?
Well, this is New York. I mean, anybody can get married here. If you want to get married to an imaginary pony, go for it, the governor says.
Yeah, the governor says the mayor's more like, well, I don't care who you marry, just don't drink 32 ounces.
We'll have like imaginary, marriage parades and imaginary, marriage awareness month.
Hey, Brandon,
we're gonna have these own little ribbons. Yeah,
it's there. You don't see it.
So can we have like a pony pride parade now?
A brony
pride parade?
Brony bride.
Brony bride?
What if they call her a bridal?
God.
Oh.
The brony bridals, could you imagine?
Brony bridals. It'll be like a whole new line of bridal stores just for people who want to marry cartoon characters.
Oh, help me.
Well, come on. There's like a whole line of people who wanted to line up to marry Sailor Moon. Now, there's a lot of people,
What's the phone number, Brenda, before we head out to the next segment?
451-1039.
631-451-1039. All right, call us up. We are desperate for people to love us, to suckle us, and oh, God. Go to something else before I get any more descriptive.
Ponies.
Hey, this is Jason and Paul. We are your morning show host, listener, call-in guys. We're kind of cool. We're kind of awesome.
It's the Morning Zoo on RCN. Hey.
1039, the Rock and Long Island. Oh, man. Hey, it's the 8 o'clock hour, which means we've got coming up Truther or Troll, a little game we want to play here. And what's the number here? It's 631-451-1039?
Very good.
Oh, I'm learning it. It's great.
Mazel proud.
Truther or Troll is a little game we like to play. You're not going to win any prizes or anything. We don't have anything to give away. Whatever. Well, if you want tchotchkes, go to like a convention or something.
It's like we have absolutely nothing to offer you. Call in, folks.
And hey, if nobody calls in, we'll get Paul to play.
All right, cool.
Do you know what a truther is, Paul?
Yeah, no.
Truther is someone who believes in the BS they are spewing. Do you know what a troll is?
Yeah, a troll is like someone who knows what they're saying, but being wrong on purpose to get to elicit a bad response.
Did you come here on the short bus?
No, I'm just trolling you, bro. Just trolling you, bro.
No, don't poke my fat.
All right, sorry. But it's just everywhere. It's leaking all over the place.
What? Look, you got a problem
don't
with
list your
this?
shit.
Come on.
Be thankful this is not a video show, folks.
Well, they got a camera up there. Maybe we can get that down here.
You want to point it straight at your gut?
Yeah, let's point straight at my gut, make faces and everything at it.
Oh, okay. We'll get started right on that.
Oh, my God. Oh, we got more rock coming up here on RCN. Go ahead, listen to it. WRCN.com if you want to be the next morning show host. Truth or Troll coming up later in the hour. Hey, this is Jason and Paul. We are your morning show host, listener call-in guys.
Sexy morning show.
Sexy? You're not even shaved, dude.
Well, come on, look at you with your goatee. I shaved like a good 4 days ago. Thank you very much.
You look like it.
Smooth as a baby's bottom.
Smooth as a baby's bottom that's been run over a cheese grinder.
Oh, come on. I was going to at least a werewolf baby. Give me that.
Oh, God.
Oh, come on. If we can talk about marrying fictional ponies, we can talk about naked werewolf babies.
All right, we could talk about naked werewolf babies, but
I think that topic has been beaten to death, though, personally.
Naked werewolf babies?
Oh, now we're talking about beating werewolf babies to death. Very classy.
Did they even start out as babies? How does that work, like, logistically?
Well, I mean, they've got to be squeezed out of, like, the werewolf womb.
What is going on?
Well, come on. You should be used to this by now. I'm taking my cues from you, man.
I know. It's so sad. I should be used to this. Oh, my God. You know what I'm not used to? Kickstarter.
What? What's wrong? What?
What's wrong with Kickstarter?
Yeah, it's a great way to get these small things off the ground, right?
Have you seen some of the things on Kickstarter?
Yeah, a lot of them are crap.
A lot of them are amazing crap.
Terrific crap.
Have you seen, dude, have you seen the Bubble Boy musical?
There's a, what? No.
On Kickstarter.
Are you talking about that, like, stupid movie about...
The Bubble Boy, yeah.
Yeah.
He's in a bubble, you can no immune system, and...
With Jake Gyllenhaal?
Yeah.
That?
They want to turn that into a musical, so it's
Stop it.
That was such an
I'm
awful
serious.
movie.
Dude, they're trying to raise $75,000 on Kickstarter right now for Bubble Boy the musical.
Who is they, first of all?
The guys behind Bubble Boy.
That's what... Stop it.
Who would want to stand behind Bubble Boy?
I don't know. So, well, how about this one? How about
rolling down a hill?
Well, how about this one? The Gleaner's Kitchen. You ever heard of these guys?
The Gleaner's Kitchen.
The Gleaner's Kitchen. You heard about these guys?
No.
You know what they do? They recycle food into edible food for the homeless, which is kind of a cool idea, right? I mean, maybe expired stuff.
Well, just kind of like take like a bunch of old cheeseburgers and run them through a Play-Doh machine and turn them into this like edible slurry.
That's exactly my visual.
More like they dumpster dive for thrown away food and then they reserve it.
Stop. Well, that's not good. You can't.
I know it's not good, but I mean
That's how I got through middle school.
I don't even know what to say to that.
But it's like, okay, you're not hungry anymore, but you have salmonella. I mean, how's that? It's one.
Well, it's a great diet. I mean, let's be honest.
I guess so.
I mean, it goes right through you, and it's just,
well, you're too disgusted to eat, so you just don't eat. That's
the best part about it, though, is if you're homeless and you got salmonella, you can find your way home all the time because you're just crapping in the
middle
just follow
the trail back. Just follow the breadcrumb trail.
Listen, all you have to do is go to Williamsburg, Brooklyn, and that's it. You'll fit right in.
You're so against that place.
He's just got something against hipsters.
I really do. I'm gonna burn you at the stake, Paul.
But why do I get labeled with a hipster epithet? I have done nothing wrong.
You got a soul patch. That's why.
It's not even a soul patch. They call it. It's a tuft. Thank you very much. It's an artistic. Oh my God, I am a hipster.
1039 RCN, please, God save me.
Hey, welcome back, WRCN 1039. My name is Paul. This is, who are you?
I am a fat guy.
Good. I've always wanted to host a show with a fat guy.
Can I co-host the show?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yay! I'm Jason, and you sound like Mr. AM Radio over there. Hey, this is WRCN.
Oh, come on. Let me have my fun.
No.
Oh, come on. They got like the good bass mix on these microphones.
They really do. Oh, it sounds great.
It's really good.
Hey, it's time to play. Dude, it's time to play a game. It's time to play Truther or Troll.
Now, the third prophecy, which I believe the resignation of Pope Benedict XVI verifies, is the Gangnam Style prophecy.
All right, Rob, you're on the line, and this clip you just heard, you have to determine one thing. Is this man a truther? That is, he truly believes what he's talking about, or is he a troll?
Now, what did he say about the Gangnam Style prophecy?
The Oppa Gangnam Style prophecy.
So he believes the Pope predicted Gangnam Style, or the Gangnam Style predicted the Pope?
Well, why don't we play that clip again, Brendo?
Now, the third prophecy, which I believe the resignation of Pope Benedict XVI verifies, is the Gangnam Style prophecy.
Does this man believe that the end of times is being prophesized in Gangnam Style?
I'm going to think that he's too stupid to make this up, so I'm going to say truther.
You're going to say truther?
You know, I'll validate him on that. I think this guy is just nuts enough to believe what he's talking about. But I am very curious. About what this Gangnam Style prophecy is. Like, what can he possibly read into these lyrics that I think is going to bring about the end of days?
Well, we can't really get into it because it's almost 15 to 20 minutes long. But you are correct, sir. This man believes the Gangnam Style side person guy on that video is the Antichrist.
I love it.
I have no idea what else to say to that.
You know what? If the apocalypse is going to be brought down, at least it's going to be brought down with a catchy dance.
Well, congratulations, Rob. You have corrected Gessly. Good job, Jason.
Who came in on the short bus?
Beep, beep, I did. Congratulations, Rob. Hey, dude, send me an email, LordKaT at LordKaT.com, and I'll hook you up with some swag, all right, man?
All right, thank you.
All right, and that's it for Truth or a Troll. We're going to roll into, I don't know, music, movies.
News, traffic, weather.
Weather, traffic.
No, the weather traffic is my favorite.
The weather traffic?
You guys are
It's gotta get
professionals.
I really need, you know what I need is, we got to have the helicopter sound in the news, man. When you're like, oh, it's really cold out here, you know.
Well, like he's
You can
leaning
do
out
that
the
again.
window. It's like, oh, God.
That sounds like the copter's going down.
Oh, all right.
There's about to be a really bad pileup down below me. Heads up, folks.
1039 WRCN. Hey, this is Jason, LordKaT Pilara, and you are...
Now who's got the radio voice going on? Hey, it's Paul. Hello.
I'm from Staten Island. He's from...
I'm from Queens. Astoria, if you want to get techie.
Well, that's not too bad, I guess.
And not from Williamsburg. Thank you very much. I'm a different breed of hipster.
So, Paul, Brando asked us an interesting question. You want to know where my name came from?
Your name?
My name, LordKaT, LordKaT.
You mean you weren't born this way, LordKaT?
God almighty, Paul.
Oh, come on. I was throwing it to you.
I'm going to just... Can I karate chop you in the throat now?
Can I? Well, you're doing it like 50 times during the break. I built up a callus by now.
No, I just wanted to give a little sort of backstory of my name, and it's really, really simple. You see, back when I was 8 years old, I called myself Cat because I'd never heard a guy called Cat before. Turns out that's really, really gay. So I put Lord in front of it so people knew I was a guy.
Look, I got Cat Stevens. I was pretty.
I was an 8-year-old kid.
He was cool back in the day.
Who was Cat Stevens to me when I was 8 years old?
This is true.
Who's Cat Stevens to you now?
Touche. Paul, what's been up with the weather?
The weather? Well, no. It's been, well, it's supposed to be like spring now, and now we have snow. It tried to be spring for a quick second, went up to like 60-some degrees, but no, they ripped that out from us real quick.
The groundhog lied to us, Paul. He lied to us, and he must pay.
What are you talking about, like some kind of barbecue situation?
Groundhog stew. New yearly tradition. What do you think?
No, you know what? I'm liking this. You know, maybe this groundhog snoo. Maybe this groundhog snoo.
Groundhogs don't have
snooze. Well, maybe having like something warm, delicious, and savory like a groundhog stew will keep us warm during this, you know, extremely wintry spring that we're having.
I love this wintry spring. Let's cuddle up.
What we are? We're sitting like right. You're sitting on my lap, dude. Get off.
Come here.
No.
Come here.
No.
Let me.
No.
Oh.
He's touching me.
Oh.
Audience, make him stop.
You want to borrow my whistle?
Okay.
My emergency whistle. I always keep
The
it.
armed guards start coming in through the door. It's like, no.
LordKaT touching Paul only on RCN Radio.
Not only on RCN Radio. Wait till the trip back, baby. That's when things get a little touchy-feely.
That's all dead air.
Do we really want to end on that?
No. Please give me something else.
1039 RCN. Music, news, stuff. And now it is time for science with LordKaT and Paul.
I will be your lovely assistant.
Paul, have you ever had any questions about science before?
Yes.
What
I'm not
question?
going to tell you any of them.
Why not?
Because you're the scientist. You decide.
Shouldn't you ask me a question so I can answer it?
No.
Okay, then. Well,
Worst video bit ever.
this bit went nowhere. That's great.
I just answered the question.
No, you know what? At this point, it's ruined. It's ruined at this point. I can't work with these guys. I just can't work. I'm gonna be in my trailer.
Okay, I have a question for you, sir. Hi.
Okay, so I can't do that voice very much because I'm sick. But all right, so I've been hearing in the news because you heard about the whole God particle thing, the boson, blah 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 blah.
Yeah.
There's something came up to the effect of like the double slit experiment or something.
And has nothing to do with women and legs.
I know, because the way my mind went, it went to like some kind of porn site, and then things kind of got out of hand really quickly. But,
or into hand.
Yeah, both hands. Oh, sorry. It was okay. But would you please explain to me, this doctor, what this is all about? Because I couldn't make head or tail out of it.
Well, the double slit experiment is when you shine a light through 2 slits in a piece of paper, and on the back you see an interference pattern that is stripes and dark spots.
Okay.
And people suggest that this is because God is interacting with it. And that's not true. What's actually happening here is that, imagine if you had a monkey.
I often do.
And this monkey is sitting down right next to you, but you don't know what he's going to do. We call that he exists in a state of probability. And in order to find out what this monkey's going to do, you smack it with the hammer.
But this is my monkey.
But you smack it with the hammer to find out what it's going to do.
It's going to die.
What's the throw
Monkeys are not made to take hammer blows to the head.
Evolution is not.
So put a helmet on, or you know what? Put a helmet on the monkey.
Put a helmet on the monkey. Okay.
Put a helmet on the monkey.
So what you're saying is that the double slit experiment is like a monkey with a helmet being hit with a hammer.
Yeah, and then you figure out what the monkey's going to do, but he throws poop at you, and that's the double slit experiment.
Do you think that's a monkey's natural response when he gets hit on the head with a hammer? It's like, I don't know what to do. I can't fight back. I'm not going to use my claws or my teeth. Poo.
God, this is such a terrible bit. I am so sorry. It's because I've been up at 3 o'clock in the morning, folks. Just hit the button, Brando.
Hey, that was Foo Fighters off their second album, Color and the Shape. It was actually a really good follow-up. The first album, second album was so much better. Please, Soundgarden, been away too long. Let's hit it.
I'm Jason. He's Paul.
What up?
We were the listener hosts this morning, and if you want to be a listener host, go to WRCN.com and apply today if you think you can do a better job, or if you think you're going to do a worse job, or if you think, the hell with it, I want to be on the radio, go to WRCN.com and apply. And Paul, I have a question for you.
Yes, what is that, Jason?
What have you learned? What have you learned today?
Today I learned a lot about owning a monkey ownership in general, safety, and hammers.
I have learned a lot today, too. I've mostly learned that the coffee machine over here produces very hot water.
Oh, those Keurigs will mess you up, man.
That was very hot water. Brando, what have you learned today, son?
I've learned not to judge a book by its cover.
Oh, very insightful.
Because I told you during the break I was terrified about you both coming in today, about some of the ideas that you had. And just to say that what passed were the bronies and the beating of monkeys with hammers. That's what passed. So if they want to find out what didn't make the cut, they can go to your
They can
podcast.
go to LordKaT.com, live.LordKaT.com, thatguywiththeglasses.com. How many other .coms we get in there?
We got a whole bunch of .coms. You can usually find me at pauldugan.blip.tv, which is not a .com, PAWDUGAN.
Amazing. We're also on Twitter, too.
Yeah, we're all over the Twitters. Paul Dugan at Twitter. You can find me on Facebook and stuff, PAWDUGAN. You can find this guy everywhere. He's everywhere at all times.
LordKaT, LordKaT. And this is RCN 103.9, the home of rock and roll on Long Island.
Long Rock Island.
No.
We love every single one of you.